Hey everyone, and welcome back to Motorcar channel. Today, we're diving into a really fascinating piece of the English language, an idiom that you almost never hear anymore, but it tells us so much about how words can completely change over time.
All right, so let's get right into it. We're going to unravel a really curious old English phrase. It's one you've probably never come across before, but its story is just a perfect lesson in how language works.
And here it is, a gay dog. Now, just looking at those words, what do you think? It's one of those phrases that almost certainly doesn't mean what you think it means, and honestly, that's what makes it so cool.
Okay, before we go any further, we've got to talk about the elephant in the room, that one word that's jumping out at you. Because its modern meaning is the whole reason this phrase is so confusing today. You know, language is always evolving, and this is a classic example. On the left, you see the modern meaning of the word gay, but for this idiom, you have to completely forget about that. We are turning back the clock to a time when that word just meant cheerful or full of fun.
So, now that we've cleared up that modern confusion, let's uncover what people actually meant when they used the phrase, a gay dog. It's actually really simple. A gay dog was just a cheerful, merry person. In this expression, the word gay carries its original meaning, happy, lighthearted, and just full of joy. It's like a little time capsule for the word's history.
So, what kind of person was a gay dog? Well, it was typically used for a man who was carefree, loved going to parties, and was maybe even a little mischievous. You know, someone who didn't take life too seriously. Just picture one of those charming, fun-loving characters from an old black and white movie.
Now, the best way to really understand an idiom is to see it in action, right? So let's look at how it was used to paint a picture of someone's personality. Our first example gives a really great summary of a person's reputation. So in Indonesian, you'd say, dia dikenal sebagai seorang pria yang suka bersenang-senang, benar-benar seperti a gay dog. And in English, that translates to, he is known as a man who loves to enjoy himself, truly a gay dog. Did you notice how the idiom comes right at the end? It's not just describing him, it's like a final stamp, a definitive label for that type of person. Okay, this next example connects the idiom to a specific time in someone's life. Selama masa mudanya, ia hidup seperti a gay dog, menghabiskan waktu di pesta dan hiburan. And the English version is, in his youth he lived like a gay dog, spending time at parties and entertainment. This one is fantastic because it illustrates a whole lifestyle, one that's all about parties and having a good time, especially in your younger days. It paints a really vivid picture, doesn't it? All right, so we've looked at the history, the meaning, and some examples. Let's boil it all down to the single most important thing you need to remember from all this.
So here's the bottom line. If you're ever reading an old book or watching a classic film and you come across this phrase, just remember this simple equation. A gay dog just equals a cheerful, fun-loving person. That's it. It's a wonderful little piece of linguistic history to know.
Which brings us to our final thought. Language is a living, breathing thing, and meanings are always shifting. So, what other idioms or phrases have you come across that you find a bit confusing? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to explore them with you. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you learned something new and interesting today. We'll catch you in the next one.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.